Shocking. Lee Chae-min and I Am Yoon-ah drop hints of dating on Gangnam Street. Hello from Yahoo Japan News, a warm and slightly mischievous hello to all our lovely viewers. If you enjoy cozy celebrity sleuthing, playful speculation, and rom-com vibes that make your heart do a little flip, please support our channel by liking, subscribing, and ringing that notification bell. We've put together this video and article with great affection for the two stars, but a friendly reminder, some moments below are inferences drawn from the footage and photos we examined, and they may not reflect the full truth. Treat this as a slice of fan storytelling and light-hearted detective work rather than breaking news. Picture this, the bustling neon glam of Gangnam, a light breeze playing with the hem of a checked shirt, and two world-class actors whose chemistry seems to skip the script and spill right onto the street. That, dear readers, is how the whole commotion began, a handful of candid photos, a mirrored sense of style, and then, well, the internet did what the internet does best. It fell head over heels in half a second. What we have here is not one scene but a montage of coincidences that, when stacked, read like a trailer for a real-life romantic comedy. Fans noticed two images, one snapped on Gangnam's swanky pavement, the other taken on set during a TV show shoot. Both stars, I Am Yoon-ah, the epitome of elegant maturity, and Lee Chae-min, whose youthful warmth can quiet an entire room, were wearing plaid shirts that looked like they were punctuated by fate rather than by a stylist's memo. Coincidence, cried some. Destiny, cried others, dramatically and with volume. The shirt pattern was the spark. The spark became a fire when people started comparing not just fabric but buttoning, styles, sleeve folds, and even the exact tilt of a collar. On fan forums and comment threads, the tone shifted from casual observation to full-on romance-fueled sleuthing. There were threads titled, Plaid and Fate, and videos compiled cheeky montages with captions like, are they low-key couple goals? If you're picturing a scene from a K-drama, you're not wrong. The imagery fans kept returning to was cinematic. Yoon-ah's sophisticated poise blended perfectly with Chae-min's warm smile, and together they made even a casual coffee run look like a scripted meet-cute. The backstage clips were particularly dangerous to rational thought, clips where Chae-min looks at Yoon-ah the way people in movies look at a person about to become the subject of a lifelong affection. He listens, he laughs a beat later, he mirrors small gestures. Fans hit rewind so many times the play button probably sent a formal complaint. One of the most compelling slices of footage came from a behind-the-scenes interview montage. Pause it at the right moment and you'll see it. Chae-min's gaze softens when Yoon-ah smiles, and when she speaks, his face suggests a kind of careful attention that people usually reserve for either very close friends or very convincing co-stars. Comments under the viral compilations read, like tiny love letters, "It's too real to be acting," said one. "This is the kind of chemistry that warms a whole season," said another. Let's be honest, the fans built an entire romance from signals. They parsed micro-expressions as if each one were a breadcrumb on a trail leading to a confession scene. They made playlists. They wrote fanfics. They dubbed highlight reels, the real-life rom-com. In the culture of K-drama fandom, reaction chemistry is worshipped, and Yoon-ah plus Lee Chae-min's interactions provided the kind of oxygen that fuels that worship. Of course, a sensible voice in the back, perhaps wearing neutral tones and a cup of tea, reminds us that both are professionals, with impeccable taste and savvy stylists. Plaid shirts are in vogue. Brands sometimes dress multiple stars in similar pieces, and a friendly on-set exchange does not necessarily translate to secret romance. That's a fair and necessary counterpoint. Yet even the skeptics admit, even if it's staged or coincidental, the result matters just as much to the audience. The sparks, whether manufactured or spontaneous, have produced something warm and communal, a shared daydream. There's something intoxicating about the way fans talk about these moments. They don't just consume, they author. They compose narratives out of a curl of a smile or a matching pattern on fabric. And because the narrative is gentle, respectful, and joyfully romantic rather than invasive, it feels, to many, delightful, rather than predatory. The fan-made mythology around the duo calls them a sibling-esque couple, a label that hints at a comfortable, protective dynamic, She, graceful and composed, he, energetic and tender. The dynamic, as seen in interviews and award show clips, supports this fantasy. In one quoted exchange, Yoon-ah praised Chae-min as mature beyond his years, the kind of person who handles the atmosphere on set so well, while he responded with sincere respect. Senior Yoon-ah is intelligent and warm. I really admire her. It's the kind of public compliment that's both professional and quietly affectionate, perfect fuel for hopeful imaginations. And while the internet wrote poetry, more cautious commenters suggested practical explanations. Stylists coordinating looks, a seasonal trend for checked shirts, or simple taste overlap. One thoughtful fan put it plainly. Even if it's just a coincidence, look how happy they look, that's what matters. That sentiment has become the unofficial motto of this entire fandom swirl. The truth of the romance is less important than the comfort it brings to viewers. At the heart of this is a cultural truth about fandom. Koreans and K-drama lovers everywhere relish not only the polished romance on screen but the possibility that those feelings might graze into reality. The audiences write their own scripts, sometimes whimsical, sometimes wistful, and those scripts give them joy. If a set of photos and a few candid moments can make thousands of people smile, isn't that kind of beautiful in and of itself? So where does that leave us? As of now, neither Lee Chae-min nor Yoon-ah has issued an official statement confirming anything beyond mutual admiration and professional respect. No press conference, no Instagram announcement. The mystery remains a deliciously open-ended story that allows fans to spin their own endings, a hallmark of the best rom-coms, where possibility is more satisfying than certainty. In closing, whether fate, fashion, or friendly coincidence brought them into the same plaid orbit, Lee Chae-min and Yoon-ah have given us a series of moments that feel like sunlight slipping through a cafe window. They've become symbols, the kind of wholesome daydream that warms the internet. For a little while, the kind of fan-created legend that can make ordinary days feel cinematic. If you love this kind of content, please support our channel. Subscribe, like, and comment to tell us which moments made you swoon. And remember, our video contains some interpretive details and speculation that may not reflect the actual private lives of the stars. Enjoy the romance as a beautiful possibility, and respect the real people behind the headlines. Until the next gentle scandal, keep your hearts open and your playlists ready, because in K-drama land, you never know when life will imitate art.